Cosmo.
Cosmo. What breed are you, Cosmo?
He is a Bichon.
We're gonna miss Peters again. That's a shame.
Is he one of a kind here? Does he have a soulmate or?
Well, there's another Bichon that lives on Clover.
I mean,
that's a little bit older named Max.
That, you know,
one of his best
John
friends.
and some of those
You have
more
to schedule
serious
play
people
dates or
want,
No,
they had been
we
filming.
just catch them when they're
They would
walking.
have given
and
all
then,
this. I mean, I don't think you can
Birnbaum's
say
down the street, they
well,
have
John
a
Baylor.
toy
Yeah, I didn't
Schnauzer, who's also Cosmo's other best friend. But he's got a lot of friends that we meet on on our walks.
We with Linda Martin and Bonnie Larson, and Linda has this home listed for sale.
Cut this guy.
And we were talking about this being a private street and wondering what exactly does
This
that
part
mean?
will be interesting, Bonnie,
Well,
because eventually somebody's
unfortunately,
going
it
to have to
means
react
that
to this.
we have to pay for any kind of
Don't you
work
think
on
it's
our
interesting, though,
road
that nobody's even
and,
found it? Nobody's doing much research
snow
on
removal,
Northfield or
things
anything
like
that they
that.
Except that one
The real
crazy
benefit
And
is
Susan Bobby has never said a
there's
word. She didn't
fence at
say
the end
anything
of the
that day of the
road
meeting.
that
She didn't say anything
opens
to
up,
me.
but
Well, Lee
it's
knows
only
about it
wide
now, but I
enough
told
to
Lee it
walk
was still a
strollers
secret.
or bikes or walk your
Well,
dog
what did Lee?
through.
Oh, when you were embedding
But
something?
there'd be terrible through traffic here. You know, people trying to beat the stoplights and
traffic.
Oh,
stop
good. Here
signs.
comes my friend.
And
We'll go get
So
her.
the
Get out of the
benefit
car
is
for a
that you
second. 'Cause we
massively
gotta
cut
get.
down on the traffic.
Exactly, exactly, and that's why this is a great street to if you have a kid and it's a great street to go strolling down or teach your kid how to ride a bike because there's not all that much traffic, and it's a great road to also walk your dogs.
We're gonna go get that grandma.
We're
Patty.
here, I've got a question for you. I've been ragging these two
Sure.
all morning about the use of the word elegant, which is a favorite realtor word. What do you think of the word?
He doesn't use the word.
Hey, I'm a guy too. Guys care. What do you think about the word elegant?
I'd have to know what situation it's being used in.
Indiscriminately.
Yeah. In some situations it may be the perfect terminology. In other situations it may not.
There you go.
Okay.
Good
So
answer.
Simple.
Are you in marketing and communications?
Well, actually, I majored in marketing.
You're good. Where'd you go to school?
But I'm very careful to commit if there's any leeway one way or the other. If I'm sure about something, then I'll definitely commit on it. But yeah, elegant. There'd be certain homes that you could say elegant, and others that it probably wouldn't. I don't think ours would be elegant.
Now, when you were
any of the
cutting
homes on this
through-
street, exteriors are elegant?
Yeah, there's some elegant houses, especially that.
You're killing me. You're killing me here.
Yay!
What's the street you cut through? You came on that little walk.
Well, actually, I just come down Drury, go back, then I go up Sunset Ridge north, several houses. Now this guy wants to chase dogs, so basically when the sidewalk narrows to the road, because at one point the sidewalk gets closer to the road.
This is a good friend of mine and
Looks
her
like you wouldn't mind chasing
grandson.
that kid either.
Hey Josh, how's it going?
Yeah, and he knows his little dog.
Oh, yes.
Josh, what do you think of the use of the word elegant? Is it appropriate here?
He's got a radio flyer car.
I'm looking for friends
We're
here.
having a discussion about the word
Patty,
elegant.
this is my colleague and partner, Bonnie Larson.
Hi,
And we're
nice to
filming
meet
for
you. Nice to meet you.
Northfield Buzz about the lifestyle of Northfield. This is Joe Zekas.
Hi, how are you?
This is Patty Halverson, she can tell us a little bit about living on Drury Lane. She also lives here for many years.
I do, for 20 actually.
Yeah, what can you tell us about what does it mean to be, quote, a private lane? I love this radio flyer.
Isn't that awesome?
That's great.
It's what does it mean? Well, for one thing, it's quiet, and you get to know your neighbors, and we have some cross traffic here on foot.
Like him and his little dog?
Well, he lives down there, so but it's nice, it's quiet neighbors and.
What street ends up in that little walk that lots of people use as a cut through? Nobody seems to know the street. We just know it goes.
My wife knows. I always forget the name.
Yeah, I always do too.
Is that Jeffrey right there?
Yes,
It
that's
is
it.
Jeffrey.
Yeah, that's
Jeffrey. Thank you.
And the legendary Jim Clarkson
Park.
lived there.
Clarkson
Yeah.
Park, right?
And we have Clarkson Park on our video on Northfield Buzz. You need to visit it.
Northfield Buzz.
Yeah, it's a whole new
Absolutely.
website, and we got some of the restaurants and like best hardware and
But tell us
the
about
schools soon.
garbage pickup and snow plowing and all that. If this is private,
Yes,
does
we
Northfield-
pay-
Your door's open.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Your
he's-
door's open. Are you getting out?
No.
No. No. Okay.
So you contract for that?
Yes, we
separately.
do, and you can, like the guy will also do your driveways too. It's not, you won't just do the lane. So you can contract with him separately. And, it's called Dominator Plowing, and they do a great job.
I had an experience.
It's really
there.
quiet and pleasant here.
It's great.
I
Well,
mean,
this
the
used to
open
be
feeling is unusual.
this used to be an apple orchard.
Ah.
So in the spring, this whole place is just absolutely covered with blossoms, and it's great. It just is. You missed it by about 2 weeks.
Does that mean the deer come out to munch?
No, we don't have that much.
Not recently, since
Not
they
recently?
culled the deer several years ago. But we actually have an apple tree in our yard, and deer used to come by, eat a lot of the fallen apples, and then fertilize our yard afterwards.
There you go. And
free.
your
2 for
neighbors
1.
near you used to actually have a small stable too in the house that sold last year.
That's correct.
Even though they didn't use it
We're
as a
zoned
stable,
for
but
2 horses.
Well, the history of the two lots, they used to be owned by the same family, which were my grandparents, and they used to have a horse. And my mother used to walk down this lane, and where Jeffrey is, that was just basically prairie and trees, and she could literally ride her horse all the way to the forest preserve and back, and that's why they had a barn in their yard.
So you're a third generation living on this street?
That is correct.
Wow.
That is correct.
Great.
And I truly appreciate it. It's a very special place.
Yeah, third generation.
Third generation.
And you have children here too? or-
Well, actually, that'd be the fourth generation, my daughter.
Wow,
He's home because he's got an ear infection.
that's pretty unusual in almost anywhere in
It
the
is,
suburbs.
it is. But we love this place. It's special. Like I said, it's special.
Not that I would be.
Is your daughter going to be clamoring for a horse when she gets to that age, or
I don't think so, but she does like horseback riding.
where would you go around here? Where would you take her?
There's some stables that are near Harm's Woods.
Yep, that's over.
So
My daughter used to go over there.
Those would be the closest ones, and then Harm's Woods has so many trails that you could literally, go all the way to Chicago, through the different parks, because they're all interconnected.
Okay, thanks.
You're welcome.
Weird.
Thank you.
Okay, we'll catch you guys around. Have a great day.
Nice to see you. Thanks. We just want to thank Patty for visiting with us because Patty
Thanks,
didn't.
Patty.
Patty's actually our assistant manager.
That's Josh.
Aunt. Patty is Peter Moulton's aunt, so it's kind
Oh.
of fun to just run. It's a small world here in Northfield to run into your friends of 20-some years.
Yeah.
Now, is it okay if we have Josh on camera too?
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
Josh is a good sport.
Yeah.
He's come to some of
He
my
doesn't have
open
an
houses
agent?
here. You're
I'm
strolling
sure he
by
does.
and-
Oh, yes, yeah.